Yeah, I'm here after a really long day in Doku and after a exhausting international workshop of 5 days. At this conference I had one essential idea to talk about something that I think is really important. I have collected some film material for one, and it's all about one really essential skill that somebody needs to have if you want to be in education, science, in that kind of field. And it's probably sometimes really underestimated, but I'm talking about presentation skills. That is a serious skill that everybody needs to have who wants to work in that field, because nobody wants a professor or a lecturer who talks like this all the time.
Reading a long paragraph exactly as it appears on the PowerPoint slide about a shocking statistic I just learned about, followed by all kinds of vague lingo that no one will remember 2 seconds from now, capped off by 3 bullet points.
No, nobody will listen to that, nobody wants that. So presentation is essential.
Receive the next presentation, so we skip that and just go on to our next speaker, Natalie. Natalie Glenn is pursuing a doctorate at the Graz University of Technology, Faculty of Architecture in the field of sustainable construction. Her primary interest lies in future-oriented life cycle assessments in construction and in indigenous building methods.
Okay.
So, Natalie, the floor is yours. I hope your presentation will be on the screen soon.
Well, it took some time until it worked, and it finally did, but that time, even if it's just 2 minutes, that can be difficult. One big limitation is the time frame that is given. It's often like 6, maximum 8 minutes, and to explain something complex and give options, future outlooks, limitations in such a restricted time frame is very, that is the most difficult thing in my experience of all. Okay. Yeah, welcome to my research that I will introduce to you all here. Yeah, it's a dissertation project, and it's responding kind of to this horizon call of governance, because everything that is related to our climate goals, 2050, GBP, and this kind of thing, and the construction industry would be within my scope of research. So this conference was one of the very fast ones, but it was also very noisy. It was so hard to focus on the speech, and at the same time you have to take care of the slides and everything. So yeah, noise and distraction is an issue at conferences. These were some conferences, but you will be also in the situations that you will attend workshops from fellow educators. And there, you remember those videos with people trying to dance cancer cells, their behavior?
Void from within. Fighting cancer is tricky, because cancer cells look a lot like normal cells.
Expect no less.
Hello everyone, here I am, David Edinburgh. Today I show you a great image of the beautiful Baltic Sea. Now we're looking at the coastline of of Finland region. But something doesn't seem so beautiful about this image. What could be the problem? Oh, I see. There is a huge farm over there. And the farmer is using so many different...
As you can see, we can do it very funny, but we can do it also different.
Okay, I will start by asking everyone to close their eyes. It's 4:30 a.m. and you've just woken up. And because of where you live, the sun is just about touching the horizon. You grab a cup of coffee and you put on your boots, which are still dirty from the day before. You step outside. And you've been walking these fields for 30 years. You know them better than anyone. And you know the ocean. And you've seen the sea change because you watch it every single day. You changed. You reduced your fertilizer. You adapted your fields. And you invested in the new equipment. But the sea did not recover. And not because you failed, because of a complex system. And the sea stayed sick, and the researchers came back and asked for more data, not looking at all the data you already had submitted. And over time, the trust was broken, and not because of any one side not wanting a solution to the problem, but because of a problem of knowledge transfer, a structural problem without any immediate solution. And this is where our project begins. Not with a mathematical model or in a lab, but by connecting to the people who collect the data every single day. The data which might help save the ocean.